I'm heading to the hospital. I have my procedure today. Okay guys, so this is everything.
The pain is painful. Flowers.
Does it mean that I wasn't able to have any children? That's why I had the surgery a second time. My child needs to come into this world like it's vacation, baby. I am a firm believer that fibroids are connected to traumas. If I'm honest, it's starting to. Hey guys, so another day in the vlog. So this is what I'm wearing to the hospital. I want to be able to wear something when I leave I can wear and feel fine. I'm heading to the hospital. I have my procedure today. It starts at 10, but I got to be there at 8. It is now like 7:10, because I definitely know that there's so many other cysts going through this. We'll need someone on the other side to kind of just encourage them and push them through, and I am that girl. Okay guys, so this is everything. I have my backpack here, I have my jacket, I also have the dress that I'm going to wear on my way back, just in case I don't want to wear all this. But yes, my ride is here. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I will see you on the other side.
Okay guys, so this is day 2 after the myomectomy. I'm being discharged, thank the Lord. The pain is painful to say the least, but I am very, very grateful that I was able to get it done. She removed about 40 fibroids from like at my abdominal area. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I didn't do any clips. One, I was on like crazy pain meds and I was sleeping the first day. The second day, most of the day also, I had one terrible nurse experience right after the procedure actually, and I will talk to you guys about that later. But my doctor is phenomenal. She's amazing. Now we're going into phase 2, which is the recovery healing process. God is able, so I'm excited. But just wanted to check in with you guys. These are really pretty. Like, yeah, they're just not cut properly, so bear with. This is day 2 morning of post-procedure. It is not fun. I don't wish it on anybody. Anyone who's had this procedure knows. I actually thought I'd be moving around much more. I underestimated the extent of the procedure. I took my pain meds. I didn't really take any pain meds yesterday, so when I got up in the middle of the night, your girl was feeling it, and especially when I got up this morning. I got 2 pain meds prescribed, but I'm only taking the ibuprofen. I'm gonna walk for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go lay down. I have this belt girdle that I didn't have the first time I had the procedure, so this is something new, and it kind of holds or stitch you up. Once I'm done using it, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, and I think it really does help. Now obviously if you cough, you still feel pain, but it's not like as much, and you are recommended to cough a couple times a day. You're recommended to get up and walk a couple times a day for about an hour and a half. You can sleep, you can sit, just not too long. The night was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. The pain was a little rough. If you are struggling with receiving help, girl, work on it, because when you need it, you need it. But in the meantime, I'm trying to figure out if I should have coffee now. The instructions were that I could resume my daily diet, and I'm feeling fine. I don't think I need it. I think I'm just exhausted because my body has just been through trauma. I don't know if I've shown you guys a picture of all the fibroids that my doctor removed from me, but girl, 40 plus. Your girl was struggling. Now I get my body to myself. That's that, sister girl. I'm gonna go ahead and sit here. You know, you can't go down too fast. I still have like my nightgown and everything because I feel like I'm gonna have to go to bed real soon. So I don't wanna like get undressed and get ready for the day and then have to go back in bed. So I'd rather just completely get the sleep out of my system. But if you are struggling with fibroids and they're sucking up your energy, you do something about it, right? We're not meant to struggle in that way. When Eve disobeyed God in the garden, God wasn't like, oh, you're not gonna have children now. No, he said you're gonna have kids. Part of the curse was that Eve women have children. It's gonna be hard, painful, but we were meant to have them. And I really would have wished that I would have allowed my faith to heal me. And I didn't mind waiting. However, every month I was just struggling. Like, my menstrual was just so heavy. I had no energy. I was literally bleeding. Like, it was like a faucet. And I know that's a lot of TMI, but hopefully the ladies are listening. It was so bad. And I'm just so grateful that my life is in a position that it is. When I tell you everything worked together, if I didn't have a job where I was working from home, it would be impossible for me to go to work. Imagine going to work in corporate America, having to get up every 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, because anytime you drink something, the fibroids are like literally sitting on your bladder. So you have to empty or relieve yourself immediately after you drink. So you are dehydrated all the time. You're losing blood all the time. You're tired all the time. It just, like, you know, some of this stuff is funny. You get one try, devil, and that was it. So we are taking back our life. We are taking back everything. I feel so good. I'm so blessed, so grateful. All this is a blessing. Like, for me, all things work together. The surgery, the doctor that I had, the ability to come home and recover, my job, and just how amazing they are, and just the support system that I have. I'm just so grateful. If the devil plan was to destroy me, wah wah wah, he failed. Okay, because I am in the best place of my life that I could have possibly been right now, and that is mother calling, checking in, probably wanting to stop by. I gave you my heart, you tore it apart, don't know why you. So this is day 4 post surgery, and I'm definitely moving around. My sister-in-law made me some beet juice, but it's very helpful because I just so happen to have my cycle on the day of surgery. And I am happy to say my cycle lasted 3 days, honey, this time, and I'm sure the surgery affected it. I don't know if this is my new norm, but I'm so excited. But I need to get that blood back. The doctor, she actually recycled my blood. I know that sounds weird, but the blood that came out of me, she cleaned it and put it back in, but I still ended up losing some blood. And I told her I didn't want a blood transfusion, so we didn't do that. These doctors are saying I'm allergic to iron. I don't think that's the case. We're gonna try the iron thing again in the future, but right now I just wanna do like natural juices for now and just ease my way back into the supplements. I was doing a lot of supplements before and they can get a little bit exhausting. So I'll just juicing and just trying to get my energy together. I wanted to check in with you all. I know I'm looking kind of crazy right now, but listen, everything takes me forever. I know you're probably thinking, girl, where is your help? I have help. It's just, I just can't. I'm a single. By single, I mean like non-married. So I'm just used to doing life and figuring out and just chuckling through. Okay, sis, we are back. Yeah, I don't think I told you the procedure that I had, if you haven't figured it out yet. I had a myomectomy. I had it also like about 10 years ago. So supposedly, when you have it, you're supposed to have kids right away because the fibroids, they do come back within like, I don't know, 10 years. Mine definitely came back, and they came back with a vengeance, honey. So the first time I had it, I had about, I think 13, 14, maybe even 15. But this time, baby, I had 40 fibroids in my abdominal area, okay? And they were living it up. They were reproducing. Girl, they were reproducing and I wasn't. Now, someone asked me a question, so I figured I would go into a little bit more detail here and just answer it also here. Someone asked me, like, because I have fibroids, does it mean that I wasn't able to have any children or that I wasn't able to get pregnant? So here's a fun fact about fibroids. If you have fibroids, and most African American women do, having fibroids actually means that you are very, very fertile. You can have babies. You will have no issues getting pregnant. The issue is having a healthy, viable pregnancy. The way I want to explain it is, when you're pregnant, depending on the amount of fibroids that you have, how large they are, how vicious they are, you may have miscarriages, because listen, you have one womb. Now, I will never put my baby through that. I had the first surgery because, you know, at that age, I will be married and have children. So I wanted to prepare in advance. So I figured I would take the responsibility and handle it on my own. It's my body. And I am a firm believer that fibroids are connected to trauma. It is trauma in the body. And most of the trauma develop at a very, very young age, childhood. And so it can be emotional trauma, mental trauma, physical trauma, sexual trauma, any type of trauma that a child would have endured that is stuck in the body that was never released. Somehow, in my opinion, it forms these tumors. If you've read the book, and you should read the book, The Body Keeps the Score, your body holds on to every experience that you've had in your life. Like when I tell you, I am amazed with my body, I am proud of my body, I love my body. And that's something that I am learning to do as an adult. I didn't do this when I was younger. So I am leaving space for my body to release a lot of the trauma that it went through, especially childhood trauma, okay? And so the body doesn't really learn or know how to process some of the trauma that is trapped inside of it, and most of it's in your womb. So anyways, I am not a professional. This is not advice. I am not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm an attorney, but I'm not your attorney. So if you have or need more information, seek someone in your area that is a specialist. When I was in the hospital, I had a nurse tell me that she delivered a fibroid. I don't want my child competing with another thing to be here. And so if I have to go through a myomectomy to prevent that, I will do that, because my child needs to come into this world like it's vacation, baby. Like, you were born and created for a space that was made just for you. And you shouldn't have to share that space with a thing that threatens you. You shouldn't have to feel fear. You shouldn't have to fight and struggle. The thought of my child being in my womb with a fibroid terrified me. So I just don't want one of the first feelings that my baby feels is fear. So that is why I choose on my own, even as a single. No one has to tell me, but I will always put my baby first. No, he or she is not here yet, but he or she is coming. That is why I had the surgery a second time, and I don't regret it, but I did wanted to check in with you guys and just catch you guys up. I think the most difficulty so far is not walking. Well, the first few days it is walking, but it's passing gas and it's going to the bathroom and doing a number 2. That has been the hardest for me. You just have to be a little bit more slow with yourself, and I have a hard time being patient and slow with myself. So this is a learning lesson for me, and I'm so grateful that I get to serve myself this kind of treatment. Hopefully, once I'm fully recovered, I continue to be slow with myself, patient with myself, because your girl deserves it. Like, I deserve those type of treatment. That's what you really need to expect. Don't rush the recovery. Y'all, I'm a single, I work, I provide for myself. Right now, I just can't afford to lay in bed and not make an effort. Like, I just can't. But in the meantime, I'll continue to keep you guys updated. Leave your questions, your comments below. I was bleeding a lot. Like, when I tell you, they were draining me out of blood. They were like vampires, draining me out. It was a struggle. I had no energy. Life was just hard. Waking up was hard, hence why, like, I had to give up on YouTube this whole year, because that's when things started going really bad physically. I think in December I bled 30 days straight, or was it in January? Like, it was really bad. I had no energy to do anything. But I'm like, I just thank God that the Lord set my life up in a way and connected me with people that were very very compassionate. I didn't even tell them what I was going through. This job so far, by the grace of God, has been the best law employment experience that I have had in the past 2 going on 3 years. I'm so grateful. God has given me favor with them. Hey guys, so this is day 6 post-surgery. I don't know if Friday counts. Maybe if Friday counts, it's 6 days after my myomectomy. I have barely any energy these days. Like, I can barely catch my breath. And I spoke with my doctor about it, and she said it's the anemia. I'm anemic as a result of the fibroid. And my energy level is very, very low. Like, I have no energy. I will walk for like 5 minutes and I'm out of breath. So she told me she wants me to continue with my vitamins. I haven't taken any vitamins since the surgery. We're gonna start slowly with the iron, and she also told me to eat lots of red meat and green vegetables. On my way back, I went to Wild Fork. It's like this natural organic meat place. I bought lamb, and not like a whole lot, but I just like bought a bunch of different meat just to try. And I don't have an appetite still, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to figure it out, okay? But I bought some, you know what, let me just show you. I'm not gonna carry this whole bag over here. I'm not supposed to carry anything more than 5 pounds. I got some sweet potato crinkle fries to go with my meat. I bought one more side actually. I did also get some grass-fed ground beef patties for me to make some burgers. Oh, this is the second side. I got some sliced ripe plantain, and I got some lamb, what is it, French rib racks. Looks like this. You probably can't see it. There we go. So I'll make a couple of this maybe this weekend. And then I got this aged grass-fed beef flat meat. I don't know what this is, you guys, but I got it because it said it's beef and it's grass-fed. So yeah. And then beef hanger steak, boneless, and this is the black Angus. There you go. Bring it up close for you guys. And then I got this beef ribeye steak. And that's it. And everything in total was like $140. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away. I wanted to show you guys. So I'm stocking up on my red meat. Something that I don't remember the last time I said something like that actually. But we are where we are. And I need to throw the stuff in here away. I don't want to worry about that right now. And again, this is from Wild Fork. They have them all over the place. You might have them in the area that you are in. They are a little pricey, I think, but and that's really it. So I'm gonna leave the ribeye steak out and just thaw it in the sink, and I'm gonna make that with French fries, and I have some spinach and arugula in the fridge, so I'm gonna probably make that for sides. So the French fry and then the greens on the side. I don't know, girl, like that's the plan, but let me tell you something. The way the energy be controlling, none of this might happen. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just chill. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, catch my breath. I don't know if you can tell I'm like out of breath, and see where that takes me. I'm gonna check in with you guys a little bit later. If I do decide to cook, I will do that with you.
On time, and I got my own rush. Find me all alone, I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know to be me. Let me give you this game for free. No, you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm an alphabet.
It is dinner time, you guys. I don't think I've spoken with you, but hopefully you were able to kind of go through the day with me a little bit. I'm getting ready to have my dinner outside because it's almost 8 o'clock and the sun sets at 8 o'clock. And I'm gonna watch some Netflix while I do that, while I eat and watch the sunset and light this candle. It really smells like chocolate, if I'm honest. Give it a minute, it does come on. This is so good. I don't know if this is like aesthetically pleasing or anything because everything's like all together. But this is like my little setup. Waiting for the sun to set, and it's going to set, you can see. It's starting to, it's so pretty. And this candle is like a mosquito repellent candle or bugs repellent candle. Once it gets a little darker, I'm also gonna light this one up. And this is a repellent as well. See, it came on automatically, perfect timing. I'm gonna, you know, I don't want to say take advantage of this moment because I have to, excuse me, I have to raise my hemoglobin back up because my blood was so low post-surgery. I mean, it was low pre-surgery. It just became much lower post-surgery. So I'm gonna eat this meat, y'all. I'm gonna eat this meat and the greens, and hopefully in a couple weeks, by the time I'm like really good to go, 4 to 6 weeks, that my hemoglobin will be back up, my energy level, everything will be fine. I had my vitamins today. I'm feeling so much better, you guys. Today pain level was way better than yesterday. Energy level was way better than yesterday, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. If I can feel like this for the next few weeks, I'm sure it's gonna get better. Like, I feel like it gets better every single day, honestly. Every day I wake up is better, and I'm so thankful for that. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I will catch you guys tomorrow.